I'm not marrying you.
Well, that is the condition of the bail money.
Danny, he gave me that money because he knows that this is his baby.
Is it though?
You remember me?
You're the one who gave me the deal. What's going on?
Just calm down, okay?
If I see something, I don't know how I'm gonna respond.
Babe,
So you all want to go someplace a little more quiet?
we want to keep an eye on our friend.
You don't have to worry about her.
I don't want any of this.
What does that mean?
You hear that? He up there beating his ass.
All right, Sistas fans, you just saw the promo for next week's episode, Season 6, Episode 13, Truth Is. Karen is aware of, oh gosh, I'm sick of this. Karen is aware of the paternity outcome and the women are there to support her. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Q's lies catch up to him as Zach and Fatima make a sad discovery about his son. Let's start with the back portion of the synopsis first, talking about Zach and Fatima and the Michael story. But before moving forward, please take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe. We are onwards to 300,000 subscribers. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And please hit that notification bell. That way you're made aware whenever I post content on the channel. So, on their way to Heather's apartment, you know, Fatima's trying to calm Zach down. You know, it's funny because before they left the house, Fatima's the one who's making Zach is the one making Fatima promise that she won't, you know, lose her temper, get into any fights or anything. Yet he's already getting worked up, and he's like, look, if I see something, if I see something that sets me off, I don't know how I'm going to respond. And once they get to the apartment, that older lady who lives, you know, on the upper floor, the one that was yelling from them, you know, yelling down at them from the window, looks like she's going to be outside and meets them, you know, outside of their car to talk. And then from the outside, they hear a bunch of screaming going on. And that's when the woman says, see, yep, there you go. He in there getting his ass beat. And then Zach and Fatima rush up there. Dude turns to the Incredible Hulk. Yeah! And then he kicks the door open. And then he's going to confront Bones, I believe. That's the name of one of Heather's many boyfriends, the one who's beating on his son. So Zach is going to get into a fight with him, grab his son, and get the hell out of there. So that's when things are going to go pretty intense in the episode. I imagine this as the cliffhanger ending of the episode. I do. All right, so it looks like the episode is going to pick up where it left off, where you have Sabrina going, Bio, I'm not going to marry you. And he says, that's the condition of the bail money. And then he goes on to say, Sabrina, did you really think I'd put up that kind of money and not want anything in return? Danny tried to warn her ass, and Andy too, but no, Sabrina, I got to do everything I can to get Maurice out of jail. And now look at you. Now look at you. Darn shame. All right, so from there, we have, oh yeah, speaking of the situation with Maurice, you got the DA talking with Q, and he's like, hey, you remember me? Yeah, you're the one who gave me the deal. So basically, the DA is going to call Q out on his bull crap because this is the episode 13 trailer, but I just did a separate video on the episode 16 synopsis where Sabrina and Maurice's fates will be revealed. So it looks like we might be closing finally the whole bank robbery thing once and for all in the next few episodes. All right, so from there we got the the only two things to really talk about involve Karen and the girls / Aaron, and then the blind date. So I'm guessing that the girls go over to Karen's apartment first. And this, I mean, she knows the results of the paternity test, so she's probably just going to sit there acting all high and mighty like Zach is the father. Karen, Danny, he gave me that money because he knows this is his baby. Is it though? And then Andy kind of speaks up because Karen goes, he's the father. Might you have been intimate with someone else? Look, Andy's so damn weak. I feel like Karen's going to try to grill her. Now remember, Aaron told her that he saw the results of the test. Now, she couldn't keep it in or hide it from Fatima because Fatima knew something was up when she suspected there might be another player in the DNA game. So I think that Karen's going to Andy's going to try to ask the question, but then Karen's going to snap on her because you know how she is. So there's that. And then the girls leave because, you know, Andy got that blind date. So from there, Aaron's over there and Karen's like, I don't want any of this. And he's like, what does that mean? And then he goes on to say, I saw the results. And then Karen's like, because someone at the hospital told you. And he kind of like, you know, shrugs it off. But it looks like before he leaves, he's like in Karen's face. I don't know if he's like, I think he's like holding her chin or, you know, maybe going for a kiss or something or whatever. But we do know that in the trailer for season 6B, he does say, so you got what you wanted. So I feel like he's going to act all smug, like I know I'm the daddy, but then Karen's going to show him the paperwork that states he isn't the father. Because remember, Fatima said, I printed off the results that Karen sent you, Andy, and it says that Aaron isn't the father, but it doesn't say Zach is the father because they don't have the DNA. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just over this crap. All right, so then the blind date. You got Andy dressed up like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol in that pink dress. It's the poofy shoulders for me. That's what I'm like. I feel like that's a bit much, but she does look good. And we got Jordan sitting with her, and it's like, wow, it's like you look exactly like you do on your profile picture. So they hit it off. And meanwhile, you got Sabrina and Danny at the bar area, and you have two of Jordan's friends. I've done plenty of videos on these new characters. Both sets of friends are there for the exact same reason. The wing men, the wing women, to make sure the date, you know, it's like, hey, I just want to make sure my friend isn't going out with a creep or anything. It's like, yeah, us too. So everything's going to be fine. And then they even go, so would you ladies like to go someplace a bit quieter? So yeah. And that's pretty much it. But that's all I have to say for the trailer for next week's episode. I would say we move forward into the baby daddy stuff, but let's be honest here, we ain't going no damn where with it. It's just going to be the same old. But as always, thanks so much for tuning in. I do appreciate the support on the channel. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.